but I also think he's got a big company to run. And so at some point he's going to be going back. He wants to. A lot of the people that are working with DOGE are the secretaries, the heads of the various agencies. And they've learned a lot, and they're dealing with the DOGE people. I think some of them may try and keep the DOGE people with them. But, at a certain point, I think it will end, despite the way he's been treated. So he's an American patriot, but the way he's been treated with Tesla is just terrible. It's just terrible.
U.S. President Donald Trump hinted that Elon Musk-led DOGE could be shut down soon, citing Musk's corporate duties. Trump said that Musk has a big company to run and will eventually need to return to his business empire. The U.S. president said he wants to retain Musk as long as possible, but acknowledged that the Tesla CEO may have to step back from DOGE. Musk currently holds a temporary government position, with his tenure expected to end in May, as per reports.
Elon Musk's special government tenure is coming to an end, 130 days, I think another month.
Yeah.
Do you want him to stay longer, or is it time for him to go back to running his companies in Europe?
Well, I think he's amazing, but I also think he's got a big company to run. And so at some point he's going to be going back. He wants to.
Would you want to keep him around?
But I'd keep him as long as I could keep him. He's a very talented guy. I love very smart people. He's very smart, and he's done a good job. DOGE has, we found numbers that nobody can even believe, like 400 billion, 500 billion. It could be close to $1 trillion by the time they end on different things. And he's led the charge, and you've seen a lot of his people. And these are people that joined up. I always say the high IQ people. I like high IQ people. And they've done a great job. No, at some point, Elon's going to want to go back to his company. I will say he's got, despite the way he's been treated, so he's an American patriot, but the way he's been treated with Tesla is just terrible. It's just terrible.
Once he goes
In
back,
fact, you have a Tesla, and you love it. He was saying before he bought a Tesla, he loved it. A lot of people are buying Teslas, I think, and I hope they are. He should not be treated that way. He's done an incredible service to our country.
Once he goes back, is DOGE going to keep operating even without Elon here?
Well, I can't tell you that. I can say this, that a lot of the people that are working with DOGE are the secretaries, the heads of the various agencies. And they've learned a lot, and they're dealing with the DOGE people. I think some of them may try and keep the DOGE people with them. But, at a certain point, I think it will end. But they have also gotten a big education, and they're doing a really good job. There'll be a point at which the secretaries will be able to do this work and do it very, as we say, with a scalpel. And that's what we want.
This comes as Tesla is facing rising backlash as Musk's political stance has sparked controversy. Musk has slashed the federal workforce, cutting down agencies like USAID and the Institute of Peace. His aggressive downsizing has drawn public backlash, with many viewing it as harmful to the country.
Thanks for having us and doing this. I know there's a lot of interest in this.
Our goal is to reduce the deficit by $1 trillion. From a nominal deficit of $2 trillion to try to cut the deficit in half to $1 trillion, or looked at it in total federal spending to drop the federal spending from $7 trillion to $6 trillion. You
technically are a special government employee, and you're supposed to be 130 days. Are you going to continue past that, or do you think that's what you're going to do? Or?
Well, I think we will have accomplished most of the work required to reduce the deficit by $1 trillion within that time frame.
How do you reassure people that what you all are doing is not going to affect their benefits?
No, in fact, what we're doing will help their benefits. Legitimate people, as a result of the work of DOGE, will receive more Social Security, not less. I want to emphasize that. As a result of the work of DOGE, legitimate recipients of Social Security will receive more money, not less money. Well, I think a great wrong is being done to the people of Tesla and to our customers. Tesla is a peaceful company that has made great cars, great products. That's all it's done. I think there will be a negotiated peace, and the thing that we should be concerned about is We should have empathy for the thousands of people that are dying every day in trenches, for no movement in the lines. So the borders remain the same. For the past 2 years, thousands of people have died every week for nothing.